Time to call Mr. Bing. Okay. Let's spawn whatever. Let's call Mr. Bing. Let's open the video. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Okay. So first thing, can you just like log into your account so we can see live that you are not banned?
Yep. I mean, I'm on the account right now. You want me to just like log out and log back in?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll do that
So
now.
I will just get it out from the Discord. Okay. So can you show the profile on the right? Okay. So as you can
Yep.
guys see, Bing is not banned by the developers. It's the same like numbers from the top. So okay, I have like two questions for you, Bing, that that brought my attention also to the things. Are you like legit? Are you like a cheater? So do you know maybe why is your game less laggy than for other players? Like for example, if you saw for right now when I was playing PvP, I got a lot of lags, like with placing my vehicle, like with hitting shots, like with seeing enemies like teleport to their positions that they were like in like 2 seconds ago. Do you know maybe why you are not lagging? Like what's your ping, for example?
Yeah. So my in-game ping ranges from anywhere from 35 to 55. You'll see that on my videos on the top right. You can see that the entire time. On my screen share right now is fluctuating around like 45 to 55. Right now it's at 47. Right. One of the other reasons as to why I could be, much less laggy is also the fact that I use a different launcher. I've been told that there's performance differences between the beta launcher and the Steam one. I've been on the beta one since beta one. Um, I've just been told that there have been, significant differences there. I don't know if those differences particularly mean in the way of lag. I still do have my own lag spikes, obviously. Back in, I think, the one of the first original clips that was provided in that video about me was in a ward that, it clipped out me saying I'm ESPing through walls or whatever. But in that same video, if you go forward a bit more, you'd also see there was a point where there was just so much lag that there were 3 people shooting at me at one point, and all 3 people were unable to do damage to me. But I was also unable to do damage back. But once the game came back alive after the lag stopped, all of a sudden only my damage was registered, and I took down 3 people during that lag spike. So that could be. I'm not sure. I cannot give a legitimate reason as to why. Pretty much why I don't lag. The only reason I can imagine that reason that like most of my clips look like I'm not lagging or anything is just because, well, I've got pretty decent internet, right? My entire family works from home. We have pretty solid connection to the game. I use a different launcher. Still don't know if that's confirmed to be difference here, but those are, as far as I'm aware, the only reasons as to why my connection is as good as it is to the game.
Okay. I would like to stream you my screen now. I will show you a fragment of your video so we can see it,
Yeah.
right now, live, without the delay from the stream. And I will play a bit for you, and I will ask you like one question, like why did you make this decision? Okay.
Yeah.
So this right here, you can see this is enemy spawn, right?
Correct.
Okay. So let's see what are you going to do here, because that's going to be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So, okay, what is this?
Also,
Like, why are you turning your back on enemy spawn?
okay, so
and
I'm not
and
gonna lie to
to
you.
and to show it further, like you don't go to aim their back like in the next, I don't know, 2 minutes, maybe now for a second. But if we go like further, look, oh, this is the place. You see, you are just like, okay, enemy spawn. Like, who cares? I'm just standing like for 1 minute here and just shooting people on the island. Why?
So this is already pretty deep into the fight, right? The only reason that I usually, probably in this moment, the reason why I'm not even doing anything about it right now is because, like, as these fights go on, my usual idea is to get to a point that I'm able to, well, one, get a spawn cam going because the people that we are up against don't know how to deal with that, for one, and then for two, the reason why I'm not even worried about it is because for me, I usually just react based on when I get, like, when I see my HP bar start to move in these fights, because a lot of people just don't do too much damage to me, as, well, we've shown a fair bit. But along with that, I mean, it's much, like, for me, I've been building some pretty bad habits from these wars because our server is just a fair bit less competitive. So I just kind of react when I actually get hit and play based off of that. You'll see in a lot of my shit when I like get like I do get hit in the back sometimes, but you see that my HP bar just barely moves
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
damage
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
not there. I've built some. I will say that up front. I have built some incredibly bad habits for wars based off of the fact that nobody does damage to me, which has caused a lot of different issues. Right? Oh, we're gonna show. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
This
see a fair bit of this here.
this is super sick, right? Like there is a guy with a power surge build, not this one, of course. This one.
Yeah.
Look at your HP. Look. Yeah. Next one, you see? Next one. Also power surge. Nothing. And he hit you a good pretty times, right? Like he hit like 5 times or something. It was like okay, right? But your damage is not really moving. I mean, your HP is not really moving.
Yep.
Okay, so I see guys writing about aim on the chat. I have a guy named Yurzal. He plays with me in my warband. Like I'm pretty sure he's not cheating because I helped him like install the game because he's pretty stupid. I think he's something like this. I don't know. How can I find his channel? Maybe
Can I just
something
take
like
1
this.
second?
Yeah.
My mom just came in with some groceries and she's doesn't know I have an interview right now. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Sure. What's his name? Maybe 94. Yeah. Okay, so guys, look at this guy. This is my guild member. Look how he's playing. Yeah, so as you can see, he's hitting way harder shots than the Bing guy. And what Uzi is doing here is some top tier PvPing on our server. Uzi is like one of the best sniper guys on our server. And as you can see, he's hitting a lot more shots than this Bingo guy. Yeah, Bing KMZ. Yeah. So I just wanted to show you guys. This is how PvP looks in our server. It's like really weird if you can't look at how much this guy looks around. Yeah, you are right. Let's look. And also how laggy it is for this guy. You see how laggy it is? Yeah, he looks around a lot. Look, he PvPs and he'll probably after this, maybe he didn't, but yeah, right now he kills guy and he will look around. Yeah, he looked on the right?
Alright, sorry about that, I'm back.
Okay, so I'm showing some footage of the Uzi right now because he's like the top bingo player from our warband. And as you can see, like he hits a lot more shots than you hit, So what I'm saying, like your aim is way too bad for an aim locker. But actually, what Uzi is doing here, and that's actually true, if you look at his gameplay, he's like looking around the screen, just turning his camera around like all the time. Like every time when he downs someone, like every time when something happens, he just tries to like go around and look in different places just to have a possibility of seeing something with his camera. So the thing in your video actually is like you aim at one place for a very long time. Like look. And I know you have these guys here. You have it on a minimap. It's of course you aim here, but after you kill them, and let's wait like some time. And now, so like, what are you doing now? For example, like, can you tell us like what are you doing now? Like,
so pretty much the entire plan here, right? What I'm even doing here is legitimately just holding this ridge so that this is because as you've seen from most of this stuff, a lot of these people just try to fly straight in. So the idea here is to just try to hold this ridge. Since if we keep this ridge out, we literally only have to pretty much look in one direction, right? So the plan here is we hold the ridge, which as you can see, I guess I really should just start including comms in here. But as you can see, there's like a large section of us all pushing in here. So I guess the reason why my eyes gravitate towards these locations is because most of the time in these situations, I just, as I talked about before, try to go for a spawn camp since they don't know how to deal with it, right? But the reason why I'm even looking in this direction only is because most of them are already in their spawn as of right now. So there really isn't usually a case where I'm going to get punished for what I'm doing here. And along with that, even when I do get punished, well, you've seen, my HP bar is not moving too much. So the reasoning for why I'm even looking in these directions is usually because either there's something big going on the screen, or there's a comm going out about something. Like here, the Star Wave restrainer that you see going off, that bugged out. Apparently that was cleared, but I kept looking at it because I'm like telling them, I'm like, hey guys, get rid of that restrainer. But apparently it was already removed on their screen, so I have no idea what was going on there. But as far as why I'm only looking in this direction, I mean, they're mostly just already in their spawn at this point. But
Okay, I
yeah.
had one more pretty weird place, this one. So what I want to show in this clip is that you look at positions that are hidden by rocks. So you shouldn't be able to so the places you look at, it's useless to look at them because there are rocks there, and without ESP, so without wallhack, you wouldn't be able to say if enemies are behind them. So I will play the short clip now.
Yeah. I have a feeling I know exactly what we're going to talk about here.
Yeah, you talk. Why? Like, what do you get information from this? Like, you will not be able to see people here, and after this, you turn around. So you haven't collected the information if there's an enemy there.
Yeah, so the entire reason that I was even looking off in that direction, this is just fucking muscle memory thing. If you go, I don't know if it's earlier in this video or something, but I believe there was something, like every single time they would come out of their spawn, anybody with the invincibility shield would usually use a car and go to this side. So the way that I was looking over there was just to see if any cars were coming over the ridge. This is also, you know, for me in this situation is because I would have thought that some of them would have been coming from this direction. Although me looking in that direction to quickly realize that like there's nothing going on over there, and for two, I'm looking at a damn rock. So like, I don't know. For this part, it's literally just me thinking that I guess I'm looking over here because I would have thought that somebody would have been driving over there if I took a quick look, but my eyes looked in the direction of pretty much nothing since there was just a rock in the way. For that part, I mean, I don't have too much of a good explanation for it. I muscle memory looked over there based on like a quick little thought about somebody on a bike going by that way. I believe there's a couple of situations where people are going by that way on Jeeps and bikes or whatever.
Okay, and let's watch the most crazy action of this whole war, because
the kill feed.
yeah, because the thing that happened in the like cheater video was that we saw only the kill feed, and when you are seeing a kill feed like that, what you are thinking about is that you have base defenders here. Like for example, one guy is sitting, not calligraphy pen, lol, maybe marker. Let's say one guy is here, one guy is here, one guy is here, and I know one guy is probably like flanking, so somewhere here. And the cheater, let's say, he's attacking from this side. So what happens when you see like a kill feed like this is you are thinking that cheater is doing something like this. Bam, 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 you know? So the cheater needs to spin around and to shoot his shots at different places. So if you have a kill feed as fast as in this video, it's actually not possible to have all those shots in such a short time without spinbot or without reloading. So now we'll see how this guy here got 4 kills without reloading his pistol. So he got 4 kills like under 5 seconds.
I also love the bugged out gel this entire time too. That shit was fucking me over.
Okay, now you will get those 4 kills. So it's like 1 down, another one. Yeah, so like a perfect lineup. As you can see, guys, like if you would be playing Counter-Strike and you had like an AWP or any weapon with penetration, you could get like 3 kills with 1 shot. Oh, you shot the guy while the gel obfuscated your view. Let's see.
I mean, I can see his HP bar, but yeah, I guess that I did shoot him all obstructed.
Yeah, okay, let's see, because I didn't see it, so I want to see it too.
It's gonna be like, it should be up against the Juan Solo guy. First guy that jumps out.
Okay, that's not quality, like playback.
I think it's not this guy. I think he's talking about the next guy after this part.
Okay, you see, you didn't see the HP bar.
Oh, for this part?
Yeah, this is actually crazy, right? Look.
I see the guy in there. I mean, I'm not sure. I see the guy on like a little bit in there, but
Yeah.
there was like a slight frame in there. You'll be able to see him, but yeah, I already know it's gonna happen for this one. But
Oh, so it's this. Okay, yeah, okay. I think I can see him. Yeah, but it's like really. Yeah, but in war, actually, even one frame is enough for your brain to register that someone is going there. You can shoot through memory. I think he was
yeah,
visible. Yeah, you just saw the movement and you started shooting at the movement. I think it's possible. Look, I think. Let me do this with the space.
I saw it right beforehand.
Yeah, this is movement. This is the guy. Yeah, exactly. A jumping guy with a scar. Yeah.
And then I get obstructed. Yeah, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's normal. In war, you like shoot a lot of times based on like you see a movement with corner of your eye and you shoot it.
I thought this was in reference to the other one solo guy that happened afterward, where I was like, just like, think it's this part. I thought this was the part that was being mentioned.
Oh, no, of course. Like you are already aiming. You are just like, holding the aim.
Yeah, like right here. But, spam obstruction and then another cover up right here.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I agree with you, Giorgio, that this Bing guy like misses a lot. That's crazy. I mean, he tries to aim for the head, but like not a single hit was a head hit. Look, he tries so hard. Look, and everything goes into the shoulder. Yeah, look. Oh, that's actually a nice headshot. True. But now this doesn't look like headshot aim lock.
Yeah, I'm shooting him at the damn ankle here.
Oh, and if you guys are wondering why he's getting those red numbers when shooting them, even if he doesn't shoot them in the headshot, it's because it was before the Huntsman boots nerf, right? So you can deal weak spot if enemy is marked, right?
I would think that most people probably know about the seasonal alerted boots, but yeah, I also have I showed you the mod yesterday where I have also higher proc chance, so that I'll see a lot more of those red numbers too. I don't know if that part will matter for this case, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Seasonal
So
alerted boots and marks.
Herb and Giorgio, you are telling me that you don't have to have a headlock. Okay. So let's look at his crosshair placement. You see, he's shooting at the guy, and he probably moved his wrist to shoot at the head, and of course, that's a good shot. But after this, look, when the enemy character jumps, our guy that we're talking about, this red head guy, or my orange head, he actually isn't able to move his crosshair like even by a bit to go. So if you would be using like a soft aim or something like that, your crosshair would move at least a bit to the top when the enemy character bones are also going to the top. So even if he is like turning on and off his aim lock, at this moment, I don't think he has even like a soft aim lock on. Exactly on this moment, I don't think he has it because he can't move his crosshair at all when the enemy jumps up. I don't think this guy is sus here. The start of that one video a couple days ago, yeah, I would say your Urzel guy is way more sus. Exactly, Urzel is way more sus. Yeah, Urzel is top 800 Valorant. That's why he's so good. Yeah. Yeah, Urzel, my boy is really good. Yeah, and Urzel is really sus. That's true. To be honest, nobody accused him of aimbot. Aimlock is the least important cheat. If someone has aimbot but no SP, they would delay every time from plan. Okay, so Chadamagadon, listen. Of course, I can't prove that Bing is not using a radar on his second PC, for example, you know? I have no idea even like how radar cheats work, but are you sure that that there is even a radar right now for this game? Only cheats I saw for this game are like ESPs, aim locks, and stuff like this. I'm not sure if this game even he has. And if Bing is like a developer of cheats and he made his own private cheat with a radar on like second PC, I don't think we will be able to ban him any day, you know? And it's like a way too big imagination to think that he's cheating in that way, you know? It's like way too hard. Like statistically, there's a very low chance that he's able to write his own radar bot on the second PC. What you could say, I think, that maybe he plays in Once Human headquarters, and maybe he's Once Human game developer, and maybe he made a private cheat for himself, or maybe like he is the guy that runs servers of Once Human, and he just sees you on the server side, you know, because he's running the server. So I guess you could say this, because it's not laggy for him, and because he knows when everyone is. But in a lot of times, you have a lot of information on the minimap. As you can see right now here, he sees that there's a lot of guy in front. And the craziest part with the kill feed is actually a part where his enemies are perfectly line up. So when I'm playing this game for like, I think 6 weeks now, or maybe 7, I think more like 6, I have never seen a situation like this. Look like how you are lined up. Like if this guy would right now, his mouse would disconnect it because of like low battery or something, but his pistol would just keep shooting, he would get 3 kills in like, I don't know, 3 seconds anyway, because of this perfect lineup. Like, this is just perfect. Like, I was really not thinking that it's possible to have like 3 kills with no reloading in such short time, but this lineup here is just crazy. And this concrete moment, I don't think you can use it. Like, you know, from my last stream, when I saw the kill feed here, I was like, oh no, bro, like, statistically, there is no way he does it like this. But when you look actually at the video, he's not even aiming, you know, he's not turning around, he's not doing different stuff. He literally has his crosshair, look, so he doesn't even aim correctly, you see? He tries to go there, when someone is jumping, it's very hard to hit him. I mean, okay, he got one headshot here, so yeah, that's crazy. But you know, he used actually like 9 bullets, so if you have 1 headshot out of 9 bullets, is it really aim? I think our Israel is hitting like 80 or 70% of his shots, so yeah. When you are ESPing, you would never find yourself in the middle of 4 guys. Okay, so actually to defend the Bing guy, I also have one moment, because I also saw one moment. I hope I will be able to find it, because there is one moment where he makes a mistake that the guy with ESP would not be able to make such a mistake. What I mean, he is looking at the spawn. Maybe this is this place, maybe this is like a bit before. Okay, so he's not looking at the spawn now, he's looking at the spawn. He climbs, okay, and look, exactly. So he's looking here, right? So where this player is gonna shoot him. And he's like, okay, I don't see anyone here. I can safely look back down to my base. So he's looking back to his base after watching if anyone is there, and actually he gets punished for it. And normally he would be dead, you know, because when he's not looking and he's not jumping, he's not doing anything, that would be just headshot, bingo, boom, he's down, you know. But the amount of damage, and he even got like 2 shots, so with 2 shots you could kill him with a bingo, even not in headshot. So the problem is that he isn't getting punished enough for what's happening here. He actually made a big mistake. Like, if he would have ESP, he would not do this shit, you know, that happened here. Like, this exact moment, like, of course, those moments before, especially near those rocks, it was like weird. But right now what he's doing here, it shows that he's not using ESP, you know? Or maybe at this moment he actually decided that he doesn't want to use it for 1 minute, but, you know. And you see what I'm talking about? Like, 2 people are shooting at him and he's shooting at them, and he's dealing like 14k damage, but his HP still stays full. When you are ESP, yeah. Also, if you have ESP, you see someone in that direction. You might wanna check your flank. You just didn't expect to get shot. Was confident. No, okay. So I don't believe this because it was like 2 players, and as you can see, they are pretty close. So if you look at this again, I mean the only argument I think is true that maybe he turned off his ESP for this short moment. But this is actually the moment that told me like, okay, he's not ESP, you know, he's not aimbot. Because if you have 2 players so close to you, you don't want to ignore them. You really don't want to ignore players that close to you. Look, this is the place where I really went thinking like, no way this guy has ESP. I can show it to you in like slowed down. Maybe I can show it like slowed down. He looks here, and he should be able to see those enemies there. You know, here, he should be able to see enemies there. Look, and he will climb. So right now he should be like all the time looking at those guys that are here with his ESP. There, we are on the right now, and bam, he gets shot. So if he would be ESPing, why he would not look at those guys? Yeah. I guess Clash Z, you're right. He doesn't have to play accordingly to his cheats all the time. Yeah. Okay, so what can you say me being like? Are you turning off just for like 5 minutes or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess am I unmuted? I'm unmuted. Okay. I guess, I mean, in this case, like, I guess I just have a bind on my keyboard somewhere or something, or maybe my second monitor just, maybe my second monitor keeps getting turned on and off whenever this shit happens, and like, my radar is bugging out, with a hard line from the server or something. I mean, I don't know. I got the Bing no lag hack. I got the Bing can't be banned hack. Got the Bing ESP see through walls. Never look in the right direction hack. I literally can't even at this point like explain what they're even trying to claim for me here. Like, I honestly, from originally what I heard, like what I seen and what I was looking at, I just thought that the entire reason that like he was seeing ESP is because he doesn't know that the mini map shows yellow dots where people are. That's the main thing that I'm thinking. I don't know. For me, I can't even like explain to this degree as to why these things are happening at this point. Like, I've been literally recording every single war bot since the first set of accusations, been providing clips, and people are still claiming, like, the most recent claim was that I was settling down and not moving into our ally warband in the fight to go up against them to, chill out and not show off my cheats or whatever. So even if I'm not doing anything, I'm still getting accused. So I don't know what I can say that will clear me more here. Like, you've seen the rest of the context of the clips, as you can see from, like, in comparison to the video that you saw. He only shows the parts that legitimately make me look as sus as possible, right? Just showing the only problem points, like, oh, here's a kill feed, right? Not what's happening in the kill feed, just the kill feed. And then if you look at the VOD, you can see the whole kill feed. He shows a point where, oh, there's somebody hiding in a corner of a wall here during this fight, and he shouldn't be able to see him there. But if you look at the radar, you can see a yellow ping where exactly that guy is and why I'm pushing around trying to get to him. But I don't know. Even originally, this whole drama has been a thing since like week 2, and I don't know what to show anymore. Like, I don't know what I can say that'll fix this situation. I mean, I know at this point, right? I've shown as much as possible that I can.
Okay, Bing. Let's do it like this.
Yeah.
Chat, you have like 5 minutes to ask the hardest questions to Bing right now. Ask him the hardest questions that he will like fail on. Let's go. You have 5 minutes, chat. Ask him the hardest questions that the cheater would fail on.
I can't wait to see these types of questions, man.
No, because they may have like great points, you know?
Yeah. What is the meaning of life?
No. Don't troll. No. We are really waiting for like, yeah. Are you reshading?
Yes, I am reshading now. In the clips you see, I wasn't reshading at the time. Although I literally asked you today for your reshade settings so that I could switch mine up because my game was not looking anywhere near as good as yours, but I just fixed that. Is it better with or without cheats? Okay.
No. That's a troll question. Let's wait for like normal questions, okay? So it's not like
Yeah.
troll, but yeah. Let's just give them like 5 minutes to get really good questions because I also understand that my questions might not be enough, you know? Okay, every single PvP player I have ever watched, including Sweepy, including his friends, look around a lot, don't stare at rocks, don't stare at walls. Why is he always at the edge of a fight, not 360 view? Okay, I think you already answered it, like when we talked before, but if you want, you can explain it again.
Yeah. I mean, I'll explain it the same way as before, maybe a little bit extra, but the entire reason why I haven't been doing my typical. I play a lot of battle royales before this, so 360-degree view is technically something that I should be doing naturally anyway. But pretty much the reason why I'm not doing it in most of these fights is because after a certain point, like in the video, you'll see me get naturally lazier because these fights are pathetically easy. Like I just want to say that straight up, right? Like we had a conversation yesterday night before you went to bed. Sorry for keeping you up that late. I just wanted to, be able to get this going. But like these fights are not difficult. There are too many people that just aren't running PvP specific builds. These people in the fights, as I've been saying to my people in my warband and everything, like everybody wants to follow me around because they think I'm really good or whatever. But there are some much better players around on any server. If you go to any single digit server, you will see people like if I'm top 5%, there's people on servers 1 through 9 that are in the top 0.01%. Like even as you just talked about before with your I think his name was Urzale, like, an immortal player that, well, I think, what was it, immortal or whatever? Like, I literally watched this clip not even long ago. Like, this is what an insane person looks like, right? Like, an actual insane person. We could even go ahead and, like, I mean, we're gonna have some pretty shitty ping. Like, I see that they want me to do a 1v1 with him, but I don't know if I can move my character to that, like, if server matters. But if we can do that, we could show that live. I built a 1v1 arena in my Eternal Land for this specific purpose too, so we could try that out. But like, I'm not that good in comparison to some of these other players. Like, I built plenty of bad habits on this server because it is not a competitive server. This server is like, you can see just from the scoreboard on the rankings, there are 3 warbands that are even on the leaderboard, and there's only 4 that have points. There are not enough active people in the server to actually even like, I don't know, like go hard on. There is like our server is server 31. There are 2 iterations of the server before us that are just so many leaps and bounds ahead of us. Like, I mean, even for you guys right now, your guys are already on the next, like, you guys are playing on hard mode now. We aren't going to be on hard mode for another week. Like, there are still things we haven't even gotten access to yet. But, I don't know, like, the only thing that I will, like, show in here, yeah, right here, but this is the side-eye clip. Yeah.
No.
Like,
That's something actually that was not in the original video, but like my input to this video. Look at your stamina. So you have like very low stamina. You shouldn't push right now with the stamina, especially around the corner where there can be many players up close, right? And what you actually do, come on video, please. That's because it's so slow, right? Okay. So what are you doing? Look, you waste the last parts of your stamina and you encounter just one guy, you know? So that also likes like ESP, like wallhack, because after doing something as risky as that, you could be punished by theoretically many players keeping close to you, like with MP7, power search or something like that. And so that shows like you are ESPing, you are wall hacking, because you roll around the wall with no stamina and no fear of being killed, because you know, because of your wall hack, that there is only one guy here. So like, for example, this is also one of the clips that is like showing that you may be wall hacking. So like, I guess like what you say is that was a mistake, right? That was just a mistake. You didn't know that you have such low stamina, or?
yeah, I mean, I won't lie. I have built, as I said before, I built some pretty bad habits when doing these fights. This funny enough, wasn't even like a fight that was actually even too crazy. I'm pretty sure in this fight specifically, I only went like 15-3 because this was the laggiest fight ever. But this, this fight in particular, where I'm rolling around and doing all this stuff, where I'm just like, literally doing whatever. In the comms, since I can't really improve comms because I kept all these things muted. I'm going to fix that going forward. But we know where their starting restrainer is, and in this position, if you, I don't know if you continue this video, that it would show it, but somewhere in this corner they had their star rate restrainer, right? But the main reason I was pushing this is because, well, for me,
yeah, of course. You don't need to talk about this. I can see on the minimap that you have like a yellow dot here. So I understand that you could see like with a corner of your eye the minimap and you know that enemy is here. But the problem for me is not that you jumped to kill one enemy. The problem for me is why you jumped when there could be like 3 enemies there waiting for you, you know? That's my problem.
Yeah, I mean...
You don't wanna jump corner if you don't know if there are not enemies waiting for you around the corner, if you play like bingo, you know? But okay, yeah. I guess that was enough of an explanation. So the Chad Magadon also told you a comment like, he says the server is easy, but when he is not in a fight, most anime members get 15-20 kills. So how do you respond to that? Like, why your warband can't play if you are not carrying it?
I mean, that part I don't even know, because for every single time I've seen a scoreboard, like literally every single time I've seen a scoreboard, specifically with any of our members against them, like if we look at some scoreboards here, I think I provided you some screenshots of the scoreboard. Most recently,
okay, so this is I think a war with you.
So no, I'm not in this one, but as you can see on the side there's Riz GN, which is one of our members that moved over to fight against them. And as you can see, even him on his own side went 28-2. They didn't win, obviously, because, you know, that war was whatever. But the actual, like, scoreboards and the matter of, oh, if I'm not there, my team will win. There are people still on here that go just fine, right? Like, there are still multiple people in my warband that can still handle themselves. I completely disagree with the idea that we don't have people on our side that can't handle these players. I'm going to completely dispute that and say that there are people on our side that would be able to handle this if that's not the case. The warband that you're seeing on screen right now, Seaweed, is our ally warband, not the main. They don't post any. None of the things in the video post towards the fights against our warband, aka Independence.
Wait.
These are all...
So do I understand correctly that Seaweed is not your warband?
Yeah, Seaweed in these clips is not our warband. This is our ally.
Okay. Can you maybe give me some screenshots from your wars when you are in your warband?
Yeah, let me see if I can get some people to give me some screenshots. I'll just add the Discord and try to get some screenshots in here. And y'all send me some screenshots of our previous fights for our warband. I'll actually scroll up while I'm doing this too to see if I can find anything. Can any of them? We don't have any pins. Okay, I'll scroll up. These are going to be from a while ago because they've stopped fighting us for a long while now. So these chats are going to take a little bit. Well, there's this one of their most recent attack. Here's this one. I wasn't even doing anything in their fight, and they were still being handled. But you know, you'll see on this scoreboard that I'm providing you that I went 1-0 on this one. Okay.
Sorry. Look, I have a screenshot where Anime Guild destroys your guild, the Independence one, and it looks like Chadim Lutin has very good stats. Look.
Okay, let me see if I can find anything else then. Because that was also probably much earlier on. I don't even know when these are from. Let's see. That's a fail from Seaweed side. Okay, we got one here. That's a Seaweed one. Don't want that one. That's also a Seaweed one. How much farther do I have to go back? Is Riz on? Can he give me some screenshots?
Oh, this war is weird. Like only one guy has 1 kill from the anime side? Do I see that correctly?
Yeah, these, like, as you can see on this one, this was like an attack. This was Wednesday. That fight is Wednesday, where they pretty much just bid out a bunch on Seaweed. I wasn't on the Seaweed side this time around. I just stood back to take a little bit, you know. I didn't join them to do against their defense. I was the one that just handled the defense of our one territory. They came in at like the last, like, you know, whatever amount of time after they finished the other one. And then, yeah, that whole turbacle happened where they just pretty much continually attack our ally, and we try to send some people over as we can. We have like what we consider like our top members, that, like as in when you see the clips, there's Riz. But
Okay, I see. I see. It's not the top members. Everyone that is here with kills is not in this. So these are some secondary members. So if you see your nickname here, bro, you need to step up your game. Yeah. It's just a joke. Just a joke, guys. Please don't you know. Okay, so we have 5 teams, different skill levels. Okay, I understand. Yeah.
I don't find any damn clips in here, but they're so far long ago.
Yeah, but it looks, of course, also, I got also one more, I guess? Yeah, I got one more. Okay, look, now, it's seaweed.
Yeah, none of our members are on that fight.
Okay.
That's them versus just,
So that's,
you know.
seaweed. That's anime. Okay, this is the one we're looking at. So you guys had only like 2 wars and you hate each other?
There's a lot more drama behind the server than that, but there is, like, let's see if I can't find anything. I'll look on. I'll wait for somebody to pop up some screenshots into the chat for me, but because I can't find them, and I know people got saved stuff all over the place because of all this stuff. But there is a lot more drama in the server from beforehand than that. And I can't find any of the screenshots because I think everybody else has them, but.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't usually be the one to keep these screenshots. I have them usually on the end of my videos. Maybe you can look at some of those. I mean, actually, most of these are going to be attacked, so I guess that's not what we want.
So you want to tell me that like Seaweed is like a bad guild? Like those guys can't play?
Well, Seaweed is our ally, right? Seaweed is pretty much they're a bunch of cool guys, but like they're still in comparison to what we're doing here, right? I mean, in the order of operations as far as the 4 bands that are like, you know, have the most not only most active players, but also most quality players. And I'm sorry for what I'm about to say here for anybody in Seaweed, but as of currently, without some of us over in Seaweed, some of the fights are very back and forth. Like they've done defenses where they've defended for 21 minutes, but they, you know, due to sheer numbers and also like difference in the player count and then also the like bills that are available to people, like we have to switch some members to give them a fighting chance against anime because the anime just has more numbers than Seaweed at the current point. Like our server, like for most war bands,
Wait.
has, like,
What do you mean that anime has like more members? On this screenshot, it looks like Seaweed has more members.
Yeah, as I said, like.
And still lost and like hard from what I can see.
These are allies, right? So I'm trying to be. I don't want to like go too hard on anybody here, but
okay,
you know, like it's a matter of, you know, they'll have hard times with some people because there are some contenders in you know, there's some contenders in anime that do hold up. Like, you know, I won't be too mean to anybody here, right? There are, as far as anime members that are like, you know, on tops of the boards and like who I consider like at least somewhat decent, right? Chad, even though I fucking hate him, he's a good player. Oradon Kep, he's also a pretty solid player.
Wait. Guys, clip it. Bingo said that Chad is a good player. Chad, clip it.
Wait, no, I don't need that. But either way, right? There's Oradon Cap, Guma Yusi, love the guy. I'm just pretty much naming off the people that immediately come to my mind as far as people that I know, like I've seen do well on their side. But those are the 3 people that like are usually the people that when I actually fight, like there's like a noticeable like change, right?
Yeah.
Between myself, Chad, Guma Yusi, and you know, Oradon Cap. All these people are like genuinely I would say at least
Okay,
average to
one
good
more
players.
question. Sorry for taking so much time from your lunch break, but one more question. 6 of our top players can't kill Bing 1v6. What do you say to that?
Get hands.
Okay. So that's the end of our interview. So to summarize it, I think that video footage from Bing fills up the missing pieces from the footage on the video. Cheaters on one human are becoming an issue, especially the one with the crazy kill feed. And when we see how it happens, we can understand that it's actually not a spin bot or some kind of aim bot, but actually that enemies lined up in a very rare way. So there are 2 guys that were supposed to be banned. One is Bing and the second one is Delta. And they actually were removed from the statistics of races because they finished this event. So they were not banned and they still have access to their accounts. And that means that the developers found the evidence unconclusive. So they didn't come to any conclusion that they should ban those players. And if developers were not able, after looking through the footage, to find a way why these guys should be banned, I don't think we should name them as cheaters right now. I mean, of course, like if someone kills me, of course I yell that he's a cheater or, for example, butterfly abuser, but you know, guys, what I mean. So right now, I think that this footage is unconclusive and we have moments where this player being here, he's sometimes shooting and hitting people in the heads, and sometimes he misses like 3, 4, 5 shots in a row. We have footage where he knows where his enemy is, but we have also some footage where he moves his back to his enemies. So we could say that he is using some radar for like 5 minutes of a war, and when he turns it off for like 5 minutes. But I think that's too big of a stretch. And if someone is not obvious cheating, it may be very hard to know if he's cheating from the footage. I was wrong, and I thought he's an obvious cheater because of what happened here, and that was my honest mistake. So I'm not saying to you that he's not cheating. I'm saying to you that footage showed in this video or in other videos that he uploaded on his channel is unconclusive to if he is cheating. And if he is cheating, he's not making it obvious. So we cannot say that he's obviously a cheater or that you should report him and ban him. What we could say is, hello, Mr. Developer, can you look at his account? One thing that developers can do in any modern game is to just take some screenshots of his gameplay while he's playing. And of course, if he's using a screenshot bypass, they will not be able to take a screenshot of the ESP he has on his screen. But what more we can do, you know, guys? So what I would recommend to you is just to like maybe unblock each other, try to, you know, shake hands on it, and not because like I'm like, oh, we are kids in kindergarten, because I think that if you talk with each other about what server are you switching to next, you can avoid problems with jumping into one another again. Although, if you again, like we at Europe, if you have only one hard server that starts fast, I think it will be impossible for you, and you will have more PvP on another hard server that you will switch to. And I think, to be honest, that's everything I can say from this. But if you will have like more crazy videos or something, I will happily like talk with you again. And yeah, I think that's all I can do, and we'll jump straight to PvP on PvP3 hard server. So
Yep, I mean, that's all that it comes down to. I mean, it's understandable. I mean, server latency and all this other stuff aside, like it's gonna be. At this point, it would be nice to just find some way to concrete put this down, right? That I'm not cheating, but I don't know what more I can do on my end. Like, I could go through everything.
Oh yeah.
I don't know anymore.
I wanna show you also how exactly